In 1968, a New York Bronx native by the name of George Romero created one of the most iconic horror movies of all time. That film was Night of the Living Dead. It was made roughly of a budget of $14,000. It also marked as George Romero's first time as a filmmaker. The story followed a group of survivors barricaded inside a house in an American countryside, after an unknown event is making the bodies of the dead rise and feed on the flesh of the living. The film also marked it as the first zombie movie to add an apocalyptic theme to the genre. Romero drew influence from the apocalyptic novel vampire story I Am Legend by Richard Matheson. Night of the Living Dead's main attraction in viewing is its social commentary. Looking at Romero's film would give you a window peek at what was happening around the world at the time, whether it be the war in Vietnam or the civil rights era. Speaking of civil rights, the casting of acting Dwayne Jones created an uproar when the film was released. The fact that a black man was the lead role in a movie during that time period forced the film not to be played in most of the cinemas in the South. Jones himself even joked with Romero about being killed by racists after slapping Judith O'Dora, the white female lead of the film. Romero made it clear that he cast Dwayne Jones because he was the best for the role, not because he was black. The ending of the film really gave peek at what was happening to black people in the country. The character of Ben being shot and burned by a redneck mob created images that can be compared to lynchings and burnings or the deaths of Malcolm X or Dr. King. Night of the Living Dead was a masterpiece, even though the late George Romero said every time he watches it, all he sees are the flaws and things he could have made better. That is why in 1990 he had the movie remade by director Tom Savini. But his 1968 classic still inspires writers to create their own stories about zombies taking over the world, even my very own. After all, Romero forgot to put the copyright bug on the film before it was released, so the idea of flesh-eating zombies taking over the world was free for everyone to enjoy. That's all I want to say. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and help me grow as a YouTuber.